So this is an introduction to 3D paint. We're going to go through the tabs at the top. So we've got brushes, and then we've got 2D shapes, which are flat shapes. 3D shapes like cubes and spheres. Stickers. Text. And effects, which are for editing the background. There are two other tabs at the top. We've got Canvas and 3D Library. Let's go through the brushes first. So there are all types of different brushes. I'm going to start off by using the normal pen brush. And this is for two-dimensional, so 2D mark making. And you'll see that they all have slightly different effects when you use them. So the calligraphy pen is slightly thicker. And the squared off brush has a different texture to it. You can edit the thickness by moving this toggle up and down. So you'll notice now the crayon tool that I'm using, the mark making is much broader. I can also edit the opacity, so if I move that down, suddenly my mark making isn't as dark. And 2D shapes. Now what 2D shape should I start with? I'm going to start with the circle. So click and stretch to make your first 2D shape. Remember, 2D shapes are flat shapes. I haven't quite got to the 3D part yet. You can edit to make it solid and non-solid. And up here, you can change the color of the fill. So I've got rid of the fill there. Made it solid again, and I want to change the color of the inside, so turn that black. And again, you can edit the thickness. And there's also this option here, which is to make 3D, which transformed a 2D object into a 3D object. If I click this button here, I can move my picture into and away from the canvas. See, look, it's 3D, so it's no longer stuck to the canvas. I can see it from all different angles. You can also draw two-dimensional lines. This button here draws straight lines. I can edit the thickness of the line, much like the other ones with this toggle. Gotta click the tick. And they're all different types of lines. So we've got curved lines, squiggly lines. That's something for you to experiment with. In 3D shapes, let's pick a 3D shape. I think I'm going to go with the pyramid. Can we spot the pyramid? There it is, next to the cone. And again, I click and stretch to make my 3D shape. I can use the button in the corner to expand the shape but maintain its proportions. And the buttons at the top and the bottom to make it taller. Use this button to rotate upwards and downwards, and this button to rotate from left to right. And again, I can use this button to decide where on my 3D canvas it's going to be. That button comes in really in handy when you're trying to connect shapes together, which we'll do in another tutorial. And we've got 3D models down there, but I think I'll show you this. Now this helps you create your very own 3D shapes, and I picked the one with soft curved edges, and I draw it like this. So click and drag, then make sure they connect together in that circle. And there's my strange 3D shape. And we'll rotate it this way and show you up and down. I'm going to edit the colour with that button up there. What colour should I have it? I'm going to go with red. Or why not a nice ugly neon lime colour? Why not? I can also change the look of the texture or material of the object. This one is apparently meant to look glossy. And one up here, down there rather, my absolute favourite, polished metal. Draw lines with 3D shapes. Now this is not like when I drew lines with 2D shapes. These are like 3D tubes that you're drawing. And I can change the sort of shape of my cubes. I'm going to have a star shape. A star-shaped cylinder. Why not? Change the thickness. And here are the stickers. So there's lots of ready-made stickers if you click here. I'm going to pick the lollipop. I click on it and then I go to the object I want to stick it on as if it were in a sticker in real life and stick it there. Okay. I can increase and decrease the size of it from the corners here. I'm going to make it smaller and click the tick when I'm ready. Now it looks like we've lost part of our sticker, but actually if we rotate here from the bottom left to right, you can see the sticker has just curved round the side. So it really is as though you have a proper pack of stickers and you've stuck it onto a real 3D object. And that comes very in handy when you're creating character features. You can add text with this button. I'm going to center my text. And then click on the page and type whatever I want. Hello. Changing the font. No, you need to highlight the text first, just like you would in Microsoft Word. So highlight the text, and now I'm going to change the font. I like this one, it's a bit more like real handwriting. Okay. And effects essentially just changes the tone and the colour of the whole picture of the canvas. So that's default, that's what we had originally. Oh, it looks like nighttime. And back to normal. I didn't like any of those. Zoom in and out. And that is Paint 3D.